We can introduce it.
All right. So welcome, guys. We've decided to change the name of the podcast. It's now going to be called Barbells and Banter, brought to you by STCfit.
Fucking great title.
I think it's legit. Let us know when you guys hear this what you think of the name. Obviously, we'll have like a little bit of a logo and stuff going on, guys. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So all that stuff's going to come. We only just decided that this was happening like last week.
Yeah. And that this podcast was happening 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's very true.
We're on.
Yeah. So, and forgive me because I am dusty as. Like, how long does it take you to recover from a big night?
Now, Wednesday?
Yeah, so
3-4 days?
Yeah, is that if you went out on Saturday night?
Yeah,
so I still got another day to come good then.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to golf today. I should kick your ass.
Yeah, it's going to be sweet when it doesn't happen. So we had a long weekend in Melbourne, and that's part of the reason why Jason was drinking on a Sunday night. So to all his clients, they were like, Jason, you're drinking on a Sunday? It's because we had a public holiday on the Monday.
I'm allowed.
Fucking oath. How do you feel? Like, I know I've asked you like a million questions. Actually, how was your weekend first?
Fucking hell. All right, so Jason's caffeinated for this episode. I like it. How was my long weekend? It was pretty good. What did we do? We did fuck all, though, to be honest.
They're the best weekends.
Caught up with the in-laws, played some golf. Had a great day out on Friday, actually. I really enjoyed that round.
Did you play golf on top of Friday or just good because I didn't get an invite?
Nah, Dion let me down. Shout out to Dion,
you dog.
My golf partner. Look, to be fair, he's preparing a house for a wedding.
How dare he not play golf with you on the weekend?
Fuck him. No, we're going to go out Sunday morning, but they had a comp.
Yeah.
So I went shopping. So I actually should have done this on the other podcast, but I'm employing a new look. I don't know if you've noticed. The different shorts. Like, this is actually a new jumper.
I noticed the jumper, but I didn't know if it was new or not. I like it. Where'd you get from?
Industry.
I fucking thought so.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be going wearing the same shit as me, bro. All right, that's my place to shop.
Soz.
Nah, it's all good actually.
I bought joggers. My new shoes just arrived. I was pretty excited to debut my new kicks.
What'd you get?
Adidas, kind of like a knit, like a free-ish, all white.
Yep.
To go with
Adidas. You said Adidas?
Yes.
Sorry, when people say that, nothing happens in my brain.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, if it's either Nike or
look, I had to get
New Balance.
I can't bring myself to buy low Nikes.
What do you mean, like low cut ones?
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, right.
Because I look at them, and then I look at the highs, and I'm like, nah.
Really?
The highs are better, so I can't do it. So
okay. I reckon the low ones look sick.
I don't disagree, but I don't like them. I think because I just have skinny ankles.
Skinny ankles? Doesn't that work? I go have.
No, high tops make your calves look bigger.
I was just going to say, you got to have, and then I stopped.
Oh, this guy. No, look, I've been running.
I don't have big calves either.
Not too bad.
I don't think I have small ones.
Yeah. So I decided that I'm going to employ a uniform to my life.
Yeah.
So I can just get up and wear the same shit all the time.
Yeah. So you're just going to get up and wear jumpers?
So I have the STCfit tops, t-shirts.
Yeah.
A selection of 5 pairs of pants because it's almost cold.
Yep.
Not this week, but almost. And I have I think I have 4 different colors in these shorts.
Yeah.
And then I have training.
Are they
shorts
the stretchy ones?
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Under Armour?
Low key, Kmart.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. Like $25.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I like the stretchy ones, but they're the Under Armour ones are nearly $100, man, for a pair of shorts.
These are the waist is too big quads to fit the quads, but they're stretchy.
Welcome to my life.
So you still got to wear a belt, which the Under Armour ones I think you can get away without it because they're more stretchy. But yeah, these are fine.
Yeah,
pretty happy with it. For $25, not $125.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's ridiculous, man. It's like the pants are $110 and the shorts are $90.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's the $20 discrepancy for the shorts go up to here?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So, I guess conceptually we've employed this. I'm going to be the learning guy. You're going to be the fit guy. You're the host of this podcast scenario.
I'm going to be the meathead wears singlets all the time.
The host of this podcast. You can do whatever you want. But I've decided to employ a uniform to reduce decision fatigue and convey a particular look.
Right. I don't even
shaved my head.
Whatever I wear to the gym, I wear here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought being a training podcast, that's pretty fitting.
Yeah. Do I look athletic still?
Yeah, definitely. Fill up the top of the jumper there. Is that a large? Is that a large?
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's actually not too bad. I'm happy with it. Nice and buttery.
Yeah. So you went shopping.
Yeah, that was my weekend. I played golf, went shopping. I did
some good golf on Friday though.
I did the what do we call it? Not legal in Australia, but legal in other places sometimes. That helps with regulating, restoring sleep patterns and stuff.
You fucking go high.
Sure did. So
on marijuana.
Yes. So I haven't talked about it a lot on podcasts and stuff, but my partner and I are obviously trying for a baby at the moment.
Yep.
So we've been no alcohol, no nothing, clean as a whistle. Mm-hmm. It turns out we're going to be away during our next ovulation. So we used to give ourselves like 3 days. So like if we had a negative result, it's like, cool. We got one night to party and back to normal.
Yeah.
So that was this weekend. Lined up on a long weekend and we're away during the next ovulation phase.
Yeah.
So it was like, let's go.
Yeah.
And my comment to my wife was, I'm going to get so high I don't know my fucking name. I got pretty close.
So while you did that, I drank my body weight in alcohol.
Yeah. So we are both do as we say, not as we do right now.
Man. I reckon if you get the dose right, you can wake up feeling quite fresh.
I actually felt pretty good. Yeah. For me, it's the food. If I go down that rabbit hole, it's like...
Yeah. No, you can't.
It's the sugar hangover that gets me.
Yeah.
I get real narky the next day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I thought it was like a dopamine deficiency.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just...
You're just on overdraw. It's taking out all that dopamine.
Yeah, but it's just the food.
Yeah.
It turns out it's just a hangover.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, because if you eat heaps of food, like, without getting drunk or high, like, you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and when you have a bottomless pit ability to eat food.
Fuck, it's dangerous. Yeah, like, my superpower sober is eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, yeah, it's just not something that I should do too often.
Yeah. We have often talked about doing the Joe Rogan...
was it 10,000 calories?
No, the Joe Rogan get high on the podcast, but Jason just goes quiet. So
I would just laugh the whole time. It's just not worth it. Yeah. It would not be an entertaining episode for anyone to watch. Or it might be. Who knows? Depends what you're into.
I feel like we'd need a 4-way.
Yeah.
We need multiple people just to...
Yeah. We'd have
if
to
someone
talk about
just fucking goes to a place,
you
just like, you need other people to...
Yeah. If it goes too far, I'll just eject. Like, it's like, my brain can't do this right now. Yeah.
What else? Yeah, just like wholesome shit. Time with the in-laws. Wholesome shit.
A wholesome weekend's good.
Yeah, it was good. Planning to move house, so we're going to look at a house tomorrow. Jason's very sad. So we'll see how that
all
goes.
These empty promises that he's telling me about. Still playing golf and stuff. If you're an hour away.
Well, I didn't sign up for a year. They just renewed me for a year. Shout out to the golf club. Dogs.
Transfer it to me.
Well, I did think that, but then I was like, if we play here twice a week,
it's not worth it.
I would rather play for free.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. So we had the festival of Stephanie over the weekend. So it was her birthday.
Happy birthday, Steph.
21 years old. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, 21. So it was good. It was good. We were out for dinner on Friday night. Have you ever been to a restaurant called Cicconi's in Flinders Lane? Oh, mate, unbelievable.
If it's in Flinders Lane, I'm in.
Yeah, it's like walking down the stairs, kind of like a basement, like old-fashioned kind of decor, like, traditional Italian food.
Yeah.
Man, it was unreal.
What'd you have?
I had the suckling pig.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that was great.
What does that mean?
Isn't it like it's wrapped up? It's wrapped up and it's like baked. So it's got like a it's kind of like a roll. And they slice it into medallions, and it's got like the crackling on the outside. Yeah, and then it was on like a beetroot.
So it's like
puree.
a mini roast pork almost.
Kind of like that, yeah. And it was on like a beetroot puree with like some rosties and all this fancy shit. Tasted great.
Yeah, look at me trying to make it white. So it's like a roast pork,
roast, mate. They had a spud, wrapped up in foil as well. Yeah, with a bit of
some applesauce,
sour cream. So appetizers, good wine.
Yeah.
One of those places where like they just ask you like what wine you want. Like you don't even look.
Yeah.
He's like, so what would you like? I'm like, okay, here we go. But it was great. Yeah.
The bill?
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good. So that was Friday night. Saturday we had Steph had to go on a hen's day on her actual birthday. So her birthday was Saturday. So I just played the Uber, driving around and stuff.
Yep.
And I did nothing on Saturday. Nice. Like watched every golf video on YouTube you possibly could whilst lying on the couch. Sunday, the kids came over with my sister-in-law and Steph's parents for lunch. So I took the kids to the park being like, because I'm the fun uncle. right?
The boss.
Yeah, like I'm the one who's the funnest.
Mm-hmm.
We do all the fun shit. So I have to live up to that expectation now all the time there. So they're like, oh, let's go to the park. And I'm like, fuck, all right. And then all it was just like putting out fires of them just cracking the shits over nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like one's lying on the ground, face down, kicking her feet. I'm like, what's wrong with you? And she's just like not saying anything. I'm like, look, you can put this on with your mother. Like, ain't gonna work for me. Like, I don't care if you're upset. I'm like, I'm gonna go over here and play. Like, you can not play.
Yeah,
it's fine.
that's up to you.
And then just looks up like, oh, okay, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Damn.
And then Sunday. Oof. Sunday night.
So what was the deal?
So I don't know if anyone has a friend or a certain couple that when you guys get together, you just have like the best time ever.
Mm.
So I'm very fortunate that I have a big group of those. But I've got one particular friend, like my arms just turn to jelly when we hang out. Like you just can twist them any way, you know? And we just have a really good time. Like it gets along with my wife really well. So we went out for dinner and it was like, glass of champagne before we left, 5 or 6 cocktails at dinner. We went somewhere and had shots.
Yeah.
And then we went to this like bar and all I remember is drinking this like grappa stuff and nearly just heaving it across like the whole room.
That is like all I remember is grappa. That's like that's the end of any sentence.
Yeah.
Like that was just
but we went to like it was like fancy grappa. I was like, how do you usually grappa's like this bottle that's been distilled, in someone's backyard. Yeah, that's it. And it's like the stuff's been cooked in the bathtub and it comes out in this like dodgy, bottle and you start pouring it into a cup. Like this was like come in this little mixer, this fancy little plate, and he's like, oh, you got to pour it in here. And man, as soon as I took one sip, I nearly spat it across the room. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, I don't know. It's called a Siciliano. So then, got...
That's a fancy name for grappa.
Yeah, bad. 2 bottles of champagne later. And I actually don't remember getting home. I don't remember the drive home. And then someone might have fed the birds out the front of the neighbour's house. Don't know who that was,
Jesus.
And then, I woke up at like 9 a.m. the next day. Still like... couldn't walk properly.
Yeah.
Stumbling down the hallway. I'm like, I'm still extremely intoxicated.
Did you go back to bed?
Yeah, I think I peeled out of bed at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just haven't been the same since. Like, so it's just been a struggle.
Will we ever get Jason back?
Yeah. Went to the gym today. Like as soon as I started bench pressing, I started getting hot.
Yeah.
Started sweating. Body's like, we don't like this.
Yeah, let's get this shit out.
But it's got to be done. So got shit done.
Don't do it often. Just got to be done every now and then.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Yeah, no, it's definitely a once and every now and then kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let your hair down, have a bit of fun.
Yeah. So we will be in Brisbane in 2 weekends.
Is it? Yeah.
This Saturday, next Saturday. And Saturday night we will post the details, but we're just gonna be like, we're here.
Yeah.
If you want to come, and it'll be. Look, it's not gonna be like that because we have to present.
No, we got to present next day. Yeah. And I've punched that ticket for a while. You're in. You can go. I'm out.
Not if I'm presenting the next day. I'll be anxious enough. But yeah, we'll be out. A few beverages.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bit of bants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be a good trip up there. So
yeah, definitely.
Come hang out.
Yeah. So that was the weekend. So now I'm just trying to survive. What's up, guys? Welcome to the STCfit Podcast, where we talk about all things nutrition, training, and how to live your best life. If you want some more information about coaching, our free resources, and other fitness-related content, be sure to check us out on our website at www.stcfit.com. All right, let's get to the episode.
So what's going on with this photo shoot?
Yeah,
are you doing the photo shoot on the timeline as my thing?
So I'm going to do the photo shoot on the photo shoot.
Wait, you're the STCfit one?
Yeah, because it coincides with the launch of subscription model of our programs, which I've been using anyway. So
yeah, sick.
Yeah, so it's perfect timing.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to see the fucking these ones. I'm going to show them the source.
I don't have my whiteboard, so I can't say the date, but it's like June, July.
That's May. Yeah, it's May.
It's earlier than liftoff.
It's
June
May.
4th.
Yeah, because when remember I said to you like when we're playing golf, I'm like, I feel like I need another month. Like there's been a lot of social things on. Like we have our wedding anniversary. We went away for the weekend. Steph's birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, these things are just way more important for me than just like fucking how shredded I look
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but in saying that, I still want to look great. So when the photo shoot date got extended, I was like, it's perfect timing.
Yep.
Like, Push is going to launch. I've been using the app and the programs that are going to be on there anyway.
So you have absolutely no challenge leading into this golf competition whatsoever.
No challenge.
That's what you're telling me. Well, the goal was that you were going to be famished.
It wouldn't even matter. I'm not going to train for the week.
I was relying on the 15th hole fade.
Nah. I would, even if I was trying to get shredded then, I would have not trained for a week and eaten, 5 grams carbs per kilo every day just to make sure that I'm sufficient for that.
Just prime.
There's not a chance I'm putting myself in a detriment for that golf day.
Do you want to tell everyone what the fuck we're talking about?
Yeah, so we Ben's challenged me to a golf tournament. No, he hasn't. So we're doing a golf day, Stableford rules, down at Gisborne Golf Club, which I don't think we're really going to get a chance to go down there to have a hit.
Unless we go this weekend, yeah.
Yeah, which I'm free. So let's make that happen.
Gisborne Golf Club. We gave you mention. 3 rounds.
Yeah. That's it. Good golf club. Good golf course.
I haven't played it, so I'm excited.
Yeah, so we're going to do the 4 of us, Stableford rules. So
I should play it before I move there.
Yeah, well, you'll like it. No, it's good. It's good. It's way better than Macedon.
Yeah.
Like it's a proper 18-hole golf club.
Macedon's just like mad views.
Yeah, it's like they just had a bit of space and we're like, how can we make it?
It's like a nature walk that you take your golf clubs on.
Yeah. Fuck. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, well, like the good nature walks are.
So yeah, we're gonna. There's no stakes though. Are we playing for something?
Yeah, we'll pay for money.
Oh, we are playing for money.
Yeah.
Well, $100 each, or
I reckon.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So to expand the context,
does first get $100 though, or like does first get like 400, or are we gonna scale it?
So you go like 250, 100, 50, 0.
Yeah, if you come last, you got to get 0.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, look, I don't really care. Yeah, well, we have to because I feel like we're already up against it. There's some good golfers coming.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure we're going to get some money.
So for full context, if you haven't seen this, I'm on a little project of my own called Project Hybrid.
Yeah.
Which the intent is to be somewhat strong, be able to run 5Ks, and play golf, and beat Jason, in Stableford at least. Yeah. So I'm competing April 23. Goal is to total, we were just talking about this, total about 550 would be nice.
Right.
Somewhere between 530 and 550 I think is perfect fucking day is 550. So we'll see. So that is on the Sunday. On the Saturday, running around Hanging Rock, 5Ks. Goal is to do a sub 30, which is really fast for me. The last time I did it, I think it took me 42.
Did you run the same?
Just 5Ks, flat in Shepparton.
Yeah, okay.
It was hot though. Does that count?
Hey, it's practically the same.
Yeah, right? Fuck. So yeah, that'll be a really big improvement. And then I've already shaved like 8 shots off my handicap for golf. So I feel like goals-wise, that is a great achievement. But yeah, so Stableford basically means we take everyone's handicap that you get scored per hole. Sometimes you get more shots, sometimes you get less shots. And at the end of the day, even though good golfers may score less, shit golfers may score more, aka I will probably have the highest score, but I also have the highest handicap.
It's pretty close for me too.
So then I can beat.
What's your handicap at the moment?
Actually, I caught up with Michael on the weekend. That's what I did.
Oh yeah,
wholesome things.
Yeah. How is he?
They're good. The whole fam came through. It was nice.
Yeah. What's your handicap right now?
22.
Ooh.
Jaws like 18.
Yeah. 18.5.
Yeah. Is that across?
I gotta go. I gotta go to Gisborne and start spraying balls everywhere.
Just buy a bunch of like secondhand balls and just I gotta
start padding.
How come you've come with 10 balls, Jason?
Yeah.
Just making sure I've got enough in my bag.
But like the start of summer, my handicap was like 25.
Really?
Yeah. The start of golf season. So we didn't really start playing golf until summer because here it was just wet for the whole spring.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's 18.
Interesting. Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
I think I've got because I didn't really train much over Christmas, played a lot of golf.
Yeah.
I've got my golf there, the same standard, while training.
Yeah.
So
training's the hardest part, playing golf at the same time.
Yeah, so we've definitely established that training really affects golf.
Yeah.
It's a slight inability to rotate in any
Oh, how funny
Any
was that,
hub?
Tam? When I was in the treatment thing with Ali, she's like, I'm like, oh, I'm just really fucking tight, as is normal. Like,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
lats are tight. So I put my arms up like just to here. And she's like, okay. And then she's like, can you rotate? And I like rotate to the right, and I like get all the way. She's like, oh, that's really good. And then she's like, can you rotate the other side? And I'm just like,
Dunk.
I was like, well, this is
I only go one way
This
in
is the
golf.
swing side,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was hilarious. She was so excited too. I was like, look,
You've improved so much. No, I haven't.
Yeah, I'm like, look, if I was left-handed as well, like maybe I
Yeah.
could.
I'm just actually worse because now I'm super asymmetrical.
Yeah, it's very funny. It was very funny.
Yeah, so that should be fun.
Mm.
I'm finally. I think I've pulled out of this comp mentally like 3 times.
Yeah.
But now I'm on.
Until Friday.
Now I've changed.
Depends if he hits his bench or not.
Changed my expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you changed?
So I've done 4 sanctioned meets.
Yeah.
On average, I reckon I was training, but anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a week.
Yep.
For those meets.
Yep.
I reckon I'm training max. Honestly, the last 6 weeks, 3 hours a week.
Really?
Yeah. 2-3.
Is that like
max.
less running and stuff? Like I
No,
feel like
just
that would
in the
take
gym.
the time.
Just in the gym.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously golf allocation and stuff is the highest time commitment.
Yeah, but that's just because it takes longer.
Yeah, and like the trap that I'm in is like workload so high and stress score, for lack of a better term, is so high that like if I go play golf, I come home and I feel better. If I go train, I feel more exhausted.
Yeah.
So I've prioritized golf more than anything else. So 6 weeks ago, it's like just, okay,
Golf's
knuckle down.
also the funnest.
Yeah.
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 By far.
And I think a big part of what I've recognized throughout this whole thing is I don't think I liked powerlifting as much as I thought I did.
Yep.
I liked the community.
That's the second time you've said that.
Yeah.
Mm. Do you like training with people?
Yeah, like one of the meets we did, we were training with shout out to Aaron, Elite at Elite Strength Coach on Instagram. Training with him, Caleb, who's competing at Pro Raw on the weekend, who we did mention in the other episode. Good luck to all the Pro Raw people. Darcy did Pro Raw prep with Anthony, trained with Will for a month, like just trained with, like with the boys. Like I'm not like the boys boy, but it was still fucking mad fun.
Yeah.
And obviously structured my life around doing that. Yeah. And it was sick. Like it was really, really, really enjoyable. Now it's like the equipment in my garage is better than the equipment in the gym. So I train at home by myself most of the time.
Yep.
And like my training at the moment is more of like a get away from work stuff rather than my core passion.
Yep.
So I think like after this, I'm going to probably do something in the app. So we'll obviously have, I'm building what will be called Stronger, Leaner, Faster. Stronger, Leaner, Fitter, probably. Will be the name. Maybe Stronger, Leaner, Faster. I'm not sure. Let us know which one sounds better.
Fitter, leaner, stronger?
Maybe. Yeah. Anyway.
Same words, different order.
Yeah, it's just like it'll be... I had said that first because it sounds better, but strength will be the primary outcome.
I was going to say, like, the first words, the primary one.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a cardio program. It's a strength program with cardio.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, yeah, it'll be just like... I was actually speaking to Aaron about it. Like, mostly machines, some barbells, lots of medicine balls.
Yep.
And that'll be my training with the intent to make me feel better when I do everything else. And then I'm just going to train chest and shoulders.
So tell me, when you say mostly machines, so is that like just major muscle groups, machine work, high stimulus, low fatigue? Yeah,
like I'm not, particularly my legs, like I'm not that interested in growing my legs any more than what they are right now. I'd like to look better in a t-shirt, so I'll train a lot of chest and shoulders and arms. Everything else is just like, what can I do to stimulate the muscle to maintain it without negatively impacting the next day or day and a half from a neural performance standpoint?
Yep.
So triples, probably not it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like a couple of heavy sets on a hack squat are probably enough to maintain the leg mass that I have now.
Yeah.
And then just worry about other stuff. So
Yeah, I think I've really... What's up, guys? So before we move on, just wanted to make sure you guys know about our free resources on the website. So go to www.stcfit.com/resources and take advantage of our free body transformation guide, our SBD guide, and our body transformation quiz. I've even seen it now happen in like real life again, and just like how important it is to just not be married to a barbell. Like I got a couple of boys that are just like, hey, wouldn't mind doing the SBD again, and I'm oh well, you do realize you're trying to bodybuild right now.
Yeah.
So you're doing like an extra 20 sets a week just on top of total training volume. Because like you can have the volume and intensity debate, whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you usually need to have more sets to grow than you do to do other stuff, other training outcomes. And then, now it's just like, oh, this is starting to hurt. This is starting to, I'm starting to feel tired. I'm like, usually it's just like, there's 3 plates. One squat, one bench, one dead. It's like pick a plate.
Yeah.
And you can take that for the block, Yeah. So I think I'm going to go back to, because I kind of moved away from, I don't know if like you have that conversation with yourself. Like, it's like, should I not present this bias, like, because it makes sense, and like go back to, SBD in this instance for like, some people who want to get big.
Yeah.
So sometimes I kind of question that and I go back and forth and I'm like, oh, they want it. They're strong, they're whatever. But then it ends up always panning out the same way.
I think it's worse when you're strong.
Yeah.
I think you should be married to the barbell when you're weak.
Yeah.
And then it is a gradual
move away.
Absence of.
Yeah, and just bring... I really like the idea of having one, maybe 2. Like you could either squat, you could... Actually, you know what? I disagree with that. Because even if you squat and bench, I find that is still a really big kind of demand on the shoulder complex.
Yeah, so I think, personally, for my own mechanics, this is not for everyone. Because like looking at like the way Jacko squats, for example. Yeah. So he can fucking squat all day.
Yeah. I suppose I could squat...
all day.
More so than other...
Whereas I think if I safety bar squat, I could safety bar squat, pull from the floor and bench and be fine.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
I think if you look at that from a bodybuilding perspective, most of the nature of bodybuilding is going to be poor external rotation, poor thoracic extension, means getting in bad positions on the barbell, like for the squat. So it's like, if that's where people will be like, oh, I introduced bench press and now my shoulder hurts. Like, yeah, but you're squatting.
Yeah.
Which one was the problem?
Well, that's it. Yeah. And it's just the sheer repetitious nature of it too. It's just like, positions. That is just beating you up.
And if you're doing heaps of shoulder volume, heaps of whatever else volume, like the recovery demand just gets too much.
Yeah.
So I think that's the focus for myself anyway. Like I wish I could do this comp on a safety bar.
Yeah.
Like I'd be having the best time if I could squat on a safety bar, because I love deadlifts. I surprisingly really enjoy bench press at the moment. I don't know why. I'm not good at it, and it's boring, but I'm enjoying it.
But it's the question everybody wants to know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 150 by the way.
Yeah. Ooh, what a flex.
One time.
It doesn't matter. You can
got fat, bench 150, retired.
We can be those. You can be that old person that used to be strong. It's okay. We just got to lean into it now.
Yeah. I look like my face is being stung by a bee, but I bench 150.
Yeah. What do you weigh at the moment?
About 88.
Yeah. I jumped on the scales for the first time. Where was I? Here. And I had shoes on, and it was like 3 meals in. I was 92.
Shit.
Yeah. So probably like low 90s.
Yeah. So I reckon post comp, that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
It's like maybe even employ some accountability.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think getting down to like low 80s.
Yeah.
And at 5 kilos from where I am now, I'd feel awesome.
Yeah. I reckon 87 to 88 is the goal for me.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
We've always
like
just
not
been
too
5 kilos difference.
Yeah, it's not too not too lean that it's going to affect my ability to like remember where my keys are and shit.
Yeah.
But still kind of just look like I know how to train.
Yeah.
Which I think is still important.
Yeah.
All this pressure everyone's putting on me. Thinking I'm Mr. Universe or something. Fucking hell.
Massive, bro.
Yeah. I was like, oh, holy shit, I actually have to try this time.
People are watching.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. So with your current crop of clientele, do you have any, real standout kind of results happening at the moment?
Yeah, the competitors are fucking killing it.
Yeah. Well, how long you guys got now?
So interesting, right? So we've got 2.5 weeks for the Sydney guys.
Yeah.
And then I've got a client doing the same meet as me, so 5-6 weeks.
Yep.
I say Sydney guys are all female, all girls.
Yeah, Sydney crew.
Yeah, but I've had like, it's so funny, like one of my clients, 2 of my clients actually were just like, oh, I'm not strong, blah, 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 like not progressing. Everyone else is progressing. Had that like,
yeah.
you get it with bodybuilding. It's the same with powerlifting. It's like they go watch some other lifter's numbers and they're like, I'm a piece of shit.
This person's way far ahead of me.
Yeah. Or they forget what they were actually lifting in the gym before they competed last time. So,
or how?
Yeah, the way I program, I tend to carry quite a bit of systemic fatigue all the way in until like kind of 10 days out and then start winding it out. So more often than not, my clients total more on the platform than they do in the gym.
Yeah.
Now, I've heard other coaches talk about that it's not that they get where then they kind of blame overwhelm and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not here to say that my programming method's better.
Yeah.
That's just what I've experienced. Maybe you still total the same. You just were able to do better in the gym. I don't know. But I've found that with a deload done well and everything kind of lined up, my clients will total more on the platform 9 times out of 10.
Do you find, is that across the board? Do you think there might be a little bit of like environment, equipment?
Yeah.
You know, like just all of that stuff as well as like deload? Because like most places, the equipment's shit.
Well, yeah, that helps. But at least personally, for myself and the teams that I've had that have prepped in like proper powerlifting gyms, same things happen.
Same thing? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I always wondered like just how much because like we walk into a gym and grab a barbell and we're just like, nah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like in a sport where the barbell is the thing.
Yeah. I think I've maybe missed it once. And I think it was a learning experience for me. I don't train a lot of men. I hadn't prepped a lot of men other than myself.
Yeah.
And it was a guy, and I don't think we backed off early enough.
Yeah.
But he was definitely, even feedback after the meet was like, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I was overwhelmed. I threw up. I was nervous. Like everything was like just not it. Yeah,
and you got to know. Sometimes you got to do one to know more. You know, it's the same with if you're competing in like for bodybuilding or even doing a photo shoot, first fat loss phase. It's like sometimes you need the benchmark.
Yeah.
To go, what happened? How lean did we get? All right, cool. The next time, we know that we can get here.
Yeah.
Maybe put on a little bit of size and we can get leaner or whatever.
Yeah.
You're not really going to be able to figure someone out first prep.
Especially when it's outside of the typical person you work with.
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit, you got to learn a little bit more.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think there's more. No, it's probably not true. I wonder if there's more specificity required for men or not.
I think it's just different.
Yeah.
You know, you got to look at it characteristically, like, moving heavier weight.
Yeah, it all changes the game
almost,
a lot. Yeah.
It's almost like flipped, yeah? It's like they should take less volume, should be deloaded probably sooner.
Yeah.
And it's like, more sensitive to fatigue.
Yeah.
Take longer to recover. And then it's like females are almost the opposite. It's like semi-resistant to fatigue.
Yeah.
Can recover quicker.
Take more.
Take a little bit more because they don't typically lift as much. Not everyone. So bell curves, obviously. So yeah, like, and then there's people that are different within those as well.
Of course,
so kind of need to get that profile. I feel like sometimes, like every now and then we kind of hit the nail on the head and we're like, sweet, nailed that. But sometimes we don't. And it's like, cool. Now we have information for next time.
100%. But it's been a really interesting experience. And like, it's probably not fair to just isolate the competitors. It's just like, they're competing.
Yeah, but that's in the forefront of your mind. Yeah, well, it's time sensitive.
And I'm competing, so it's like...
And it's super time sensitive, and it puts a lot of pressure on you as the coach because you have to deliver.
Correct. Yeah, there's a metric there. But yeah, everyone honestly is doing incredible. I got like, what's she up to now? I think it's over 30 pounds. I think it's more than that. Might even be 30 kilos.
Yeah, right.
50 pounds down from the States. Looks incredible.
Yeah, it's sick.
Obviously opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Mum, 3 kids, 3 jobs, time poor, just like getting it
amazing.
done. That's fucking sick. So that's really cool. And yeah, everyone's like a lot of new people coming on board that are sort of figuring it out.
Yeah.
Had one girl get COVID and did her check-in and she was within like 3% of all of her macros. Yeah. And I was like, okay, you're an animal.
Yeah.
It's like if you feel that shit and you're just like done. Fucking on, I'm like, okay. It was like our second or third week together.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you've got this.
Yeah.
You've got to switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, like from the competitor standpoint, it's interesting. I've got one that's never competed before. who just seems to be actually very impressive genetically.
Yeah.
Just looking at her progress muscle mass wise even before me. So that's really going to be exciting just to what she can do. She's very long, so I think we'll need to build quite a lot of muscle to maximize her frame, but can be a very good lifter.
Potential. Yeah.
We've got one that looks like we met at a lift off, who's just fucking jacked.
Looks like she was just got out of the CrossFit Games.
Yeah, and obviously just hadn't learned how to lift yet, so like that was just...
It's so great to like see someone and just be like, you've got it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, come with me.
Yeah.
Let's show you the way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, she's smashing it.
Yeah, excellent.
One of my other girls has been powerlifting for quite some time now. So that's obviously a really different experience.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, she's looking at maybe 10, 15 kilo PB compared to 4 months ago.
Wow.
Which is heaps.
Yeah.
If you think about, if you did that over a year, that's 30 kilos. Putting 30 kilos on your total as an intermediate natural female lifter.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So she does that. It's really cool. And she's getting married 2 weeks after comp.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So just to take it on was gangster, which also means she's in a deficit. So she's lost like 3 kilos. And then one that was like, hey, I want to run, jump, throw, and feel fit and be strong. And we're like this close to the numbers that she hit 3 years ago in the gym. Same, like 3 hours a day, big lifts all the time. She's still like running, body composition's changing. Like every time she put up a post, she gets a message like, what the fuck is going on with your glutes? Like, they're just exploding.
Yeah.
So yeah, really excited. The whole crew has been really fun to work with.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
I think that's the main thing. So.
What's up, guys? So before we move on, just a little bit more information for those people who are curious about coaching. Maybe they want someone to take care of their training, get a bit more specific, take it to the next level, or even just keep them accountable to all of the things that they need to do. So again, you guys can go onto the website, get a little bit more information. It's got all the information on there on what's involved to take your training to the next level. You can hit the inquiry button, and then we'll get on a strategy call and see what we can do for you. Yeah.
How about yourself? What's going on in the squad?
Oh, forefront is obviously it's contest season, season A. So we've got a couple of girls prepping for their shows. So yeah, like we're on the other side now. So there's always like how do you explain it? It's like you're the convincing stage of contest prep, where it's like if you do this, it'll be okay. Yeah. And then it's like putting all that effort in, not much is really kind of happening, and then it's like all of a sudden things just really start to move.
Yeah.
So we're beyond that now, and I'm like, now I'm in the I told you so phase. so I'm like, hey, push through, and you get on the other side, and then body changes, So yeah, like going really well. Very happy, and I'm relaxed, which I know is a good sign. So that's forefront, like, most time sensitive. And then, I've got a lot of people in off season at the moment, like just making improvements and stuff. Obviously, like, shout out Big Matty, moving some serious weight, obviously packing on some serious weight. So it's good. Making the off season's a really hard one for people that have got like a bit more of an extended goal. Because if your goal's like 2 years down the track, it's getting dialed in now is really tough. Can be really tough. So you just got to make sure you keep people aware of what's going on, and obviously, like, try and be time sensitive as much as possible. Got a couple of the lads going to Europe, so we've got we want to kind of get a little bit big, and then obviously we've got to do the aggressive cut just beforehand. Yeah. So that'll be fun. So we're just kind of in that building phase at the moment, and we'll pull the trigger on the rapid fat loss protocol. Jason's patent pended. It's not mine. I don't even remember where I got it from, but it's just like I've just modified it to make sure people don't die.
I'm going to use it post golf.
I was thinking about starting mine today, to be honest, because like that'll take us into when we go to Queensland. So we've got all this pressure to rock up looking like a fucking Adonis. Got a really good group. Like I've been training my cousin. Shout out to Duncan. Training family members, I'm always a bit hesitant, and I kind of watched my cousin just try and lose weight with other people for so long, and I was just like, I didn't have it in me to like just tell him like you're not doing it right, because I just thought if someone like didn't work out and is starting to work out, that's good enough.
Yeah.
And then it just fell into the wrong circles, like 8-week challenges, 6-week challenges. And it's just like the weight come off, come back on. So I was just like, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't care what you pay. I don't care whatever. I'm like, I just need you bought in. And I just want you to follow what I do.
Yeah.
Which is that non-aggressive, lifestyle-based, just specific training, and building good habits for day-to-day life. And like, started in November, and I think we're 30 kilos down.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. And like, I can keep this up. This isn't aggressive. There's no time limit. We're not pushing the needle, blah, blah, blah.
That's wild.
Not tracking a single calorie.
Yeah.
Hand plan.
Yeah.
Been away with friends, enjoyed a bit of alcohol, family events. I'm like, dude, just go have fun.
Yeah.
Don't take it too far. Get back on the horse afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's a really special one because like obviously he's one of my like a family member, but it's more like proof in the pudding that like when you go so far across to the specificity of like training bodybuilders and stuff like that, like the basics are just still so effective. Yeah. And you don't have to get that caught up in the minutia of coaching. Yeah. When you have someone who's so raw. Yeah. It's like, hey man, just make protein and plants the focal point of your diet. 30 minutes of exercise every day. Don't track steps. 30 minutes of walking every day. Do your weights 4 days a week. Yeah.
Game changer.
And that's like, I can do this forever. Fucking box ticked.
Yeah.
My job is done here. Kind of thing. So yeah, it's good. It's going really well. Got a lot of good people. And like you said, like you just got a good crop. Every time you sit down, you're just like...
Yeah, I feel like I'm messaging my guys every week. It's starting to like lose its... like oomph, but I do actually really
everyone's killing it.
I'm just like, fuck guys, I'm having so much fun coaching you right now.
Yeah, so you sit down for your check-ins and you're just like, fuck yeah. Like there's no like, this person's going to be, what's the excuse this week? You know what I mean? It's got a lot of people just dialed in different spectrums as well.
I think that's part of it for me too, is there's so much variability in what I'm doing. So it's like, I've got 32 clients, 4 of them are competing. That's it. Everyone else is like, most is like, I just want to be a weapon. Yeah. It's a couple of fat loss and others are just like, weapon me. Yeah. So it's like, run, jump, throw, strong as fuck, jacked, lean, just make me everything. And it's like, okay. Like the thought, like you said, that minutia that needs to go into it, the recovery, the personalization that goes with it, all of that stuff. And then just the personality, obviously, that attracts. It's just like, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
So yeah, lots of good things happening. And then obviously moving with the training apps, just making things like so much easier. Yeah. Now that we've kind of got the hang on like how to program, I accidentally I must have fucked up the progressions thing, and I gave someone like their program, and they're like, am I supposed to do 8 sets? And I was like, oh no, that is 100% a typo. So shout out to my clients being very patient with my terrible programming skills on the app.
There's a couple that I've like changed programs based on like template layouts and changed exercises and rep ranges and shit, but left notes. Yeah. I got one yesterday. I was like, is this leg press a goblet squat?
Yeah.
It's like, I think it was lunges or something. Yeah. And it's like got goblet load for torso lean. And I was like, ignore that.
Yeah, one of mine had like a neutral grip and it had like lateral raises. I'm like, don't do that. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening at the moment. So
yes, that's where we're at. So new rebrand is coming. Yeah. So we'll let you guys all know that. Obviously, the STCfit Podcast is back under Barbells and Banter. New website's coming. Social media is going to change. We will be growing more activity on the STCfit account as well. Obviously, we have our standard weekly posts and stuff, but paying more deliberate attention to that channel. So make sure you have subscribed, followed, whatever it is. Obviously, YouTube as well. Yeah. Showing up on the tubes. Yeah. What else is going on? That's cool.
I think that's it at the moment. Yeah. Got some good stuff coming. So, lots of training stuff on the horizon. Yeah. For the average, not even the average lifter, the elite lifter.
Yeah. The keen lifter.
The keen lifter, yeah. All right, I think that's it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Welcome back.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.